please give a warm welcome to our next act, the comedic stylings of
Conor Cawley.
So this is the first time that I've been out of the apartment for a few weeks. So bear with me. So I've been speaking French for a really long time, and I never started getting guff for it until I came here, because not only is it easier to order food here, but I have a lot more TV options if I know Spanish. You guys. But people say that French isn't a practical language. Depending on your priorities, French is the most practical language you can possibly have. And you're all going to ask, why is that, Conor? And I'm going to tell you, because that would be a horrible way to end a joke. The reason is that French is a very sexy language. And exactly, I haven't even said anything. But now you're going to watch. Mademoiselle, je veux tuer ton père. Now I can tell, exactly. There are a lot of turned-on girls in this room right now. A lot. Like, I can see all of them, and they're all really turned on. Do you know what I said? Does anyone know what I said? Don't say anything if you do. I said, I want to kill your dad. So, I mean, whatever. But, she only got turned on by that weird. But Spanish has the complete opposite effect on me. Mi oma es Paco. What does that sound like? It sounds like I'm ordering a burrito. And even the accents work that way. I mean, well, Mademoiselle, I would love to take you to a patisserie. Again, lots of turned down faces right now. Lots. Just take my word for it, I'm up here. But the opposite is for Spanish. It doesn't really work. Hey, Pinga, you want to go to a donut shop? It's not the same thing at all. It's not the same thing. I mean, it's the same. I'm saying the same thing, but no one's turned on in the audience. Again, take my word for it. Keep laughing, I need to. So who's excited for Christmas? Ugh, me neither. I mean, it's not that I love Christmas, I love the idea of more stuff. But, I mean... Oh, I'm sorry, I was thinking of the hula dancers. That was the name of the band before me, right? The hula dancers? Oh. No, are you sure? They looked like hula dancers. Totally forgot where I was. Christmas. It's a good holiday, right? People like it, that's what you all said. I don't. Well, I mean, I do. I like getting stuff, but I don't like the traditions. Traditions are really annoying. For those of you not from an overbearing family, traditions are the things that you do every year for no reason, no matter if you want to, or if someone's going to die, or something like that, you have to do the traditions. And I mean, it's a good idea. I like spending time with my family, but if I ever watch It's a Wonderful Life again, I'm going to jump off a bridge. I mean, Charlie Brown's Christmas loses its zip after 15 years in a row. I mean, and it's like, we have to spend a lot of time, I mean, I love my family, but I gotta spend a lot of time with them. They're so much easier to love when I don't have to see them. A lot easier to love that way. That's probably why we have to give presents at Christmas. It's like, oh, watch, thanks. This is totally going to make up for you going crazy this weekend, running around naked, drunk, and singing your rendition of Deck the Halls and 100 bottles of beer on the wall, which you so lovingly named 100 bottles of beer decking all of the walls. Speaking of alcohol poisoning, I went to the doctor's the other day. That was a bit dark for Christmas, a bad transition, I'm sorry. It's my mistake. But I did go to the doctor for this joke. So, is there anyone studying to be a doctor here? None? Sorority then? Got it. No, it's cool. No. Oh! I wanted to go over to this side so that I can tell it to them so I can be farther away from them. This guy. Yeah, it's funny. It's everyone laughs. It doesn't matter. You got a whole students. But anyway, went to the doctor. I have a question for the one person in the room who's trying to be a doctor. In the 8 years, in the 8 years it takes to learn to be a doctor, at what point do you learn to efficiently and uncomfortably examine my balls? It's just, I mean, I just feel like there's no training whatsoever. It feels way too much like a police search for there to be any training involved whatsoever. Like, all right, I'm gonna check your eyes, check your ears, no concealed weapons. All right, cool. Never really keep going. I mean, I hope there's training. Obviously, it was a lot of responsibility for them. They literally have thousands of potential lives in their hands. Thousands. I think less than I mean, those are the kinds of things where I know that I can never be a doctor, because I mess with them. It's just so much power, literally, in your hands. I would mess with people. It's so easy. Everyone believes doctors. Everyone. Just because they know stuff that regular people don't. I mean, it's just kind of like, I would walk in and be like, excuse me, can you take your pants off? All right, let me go. Yeah, those are gonna have to come off. I'm sorry. It's not my choice. Alright, now for my final part, I'm gonna need everyone's help. I need everyone, you've been doing it all night, I just need to start clapping. Start clapping. Make sure you stand up too. No one's gonna do it, so it's cool.